What's poppin', y'all? That boy N3on's really feeling it because he thought they was his mans, but it clearly wasn't the case. So N3on pulled up on some of Cenat's homies, or they just ended up to be in the same club where this rapper was performing, and you're seeing it on your screen right now. I can't play it because the club is playing music, but I believe the guy that he pulls up on is Kyle Rich, who he has collaborated with before several times. Like, they kind of have a history going back several years, N3on and this guy Kyle Rich. But in the background, you have Cenat's homies, his Clover boys, as you would call it, and they're just whispering, saying like, yo, we can't mess with this guy, we can't be photographed with this guy. And N3on finally realizes what's going on, and he's like, okay, let me not stay here, because the Kyle Rich dude, I think he's kind of with those guys that night, so he's even feeling it. N3on's trying to schedule a stream, and he's like, yeah. He's just trying to keep the peace. He's a rapper, he's there to perform, and he's like, man, I don't know. He can't even do the cost benefit analysis right now of like, yo, which relationship is more beneficial to me, because that's what the rapper's thinking. So N3on, he calls these guys out, and he's not feeling it.
Bro, I got these fucking behind me doing this. No, bro, we don't fuck with them, bro. No, bro, we don't fuck with them. We don't even know why, but we don't fuck with them. We don't even know the real reason, bro. We don't know the reason. Wait, actually, no, it might have been something he said when he was a kid. But you know what? Fuck it, bro. Let's crash out so our daddy can see the clip. Let's crash out so our daddy can see the clip. All right, and once our daddy sees it, he's gonna put us in more streams. I don't give a fuck anymore, bro. Fuck this industry.
It's funny that N3on is reacting to this while he's freaking gambling, which we had to block out in this clip. But this guy Dez, I can't even blame him, because he's got to go all out super soldier for Cenat, because just a couple of months ago, well, less than 2 months ago, he was caught when the big breakup happened between Gabrielle, and Gabrielle is Cenat's ex-girlfriend. So this guy Dez was in her DMs for years, and he's saying, you are so, using words like epic. He hit the thesaurus. I don't know if ChatGPT was, he definitely wasn't on ChatGPT in 2021. Like, if you were on OpenAI, then you had some programmer homie that was telling you like, yo, you got to check out this OpenAI playground. And you're just like, yo, what the hell is this? He's like, nah, dude, trust me. And we should have all trusted that one guy. So he plugged some adjective into the thesaurus, and they came back with epic. He's like, yo, that sounds like it would hit. And then he's just DMing, talking to himself, because I don't think this girl, no, she didn't delete her messages, because you can still see that it's a message request. So he's talking to himself for several months. I'm talking about, you're so perfect, I'm coming, am I gonna be able to see you? Like, talking like a fan. Like, jeez. Ugh. So she exposes this, and a lot of people, including myself, are like, all right, like, come on now, that guy, he was, he was down bad. The DMs don't look great, but you weren't even with Cenat at that time. But he got caught liking her pictures after her and Cenat broke up, and that can be interpreted in a bunch of different ways. But a lot of people were like, yo, that doesn't look good, especially when the DMs come out too. And it's not like it's a photo of her and Cenat, and it's also like, yo, if that's Kai's girl, and Kai is the reason why you got a career, because Kai's the reason why this guy's got a career. This guy Dez is a liability. He was slamming, certain slurs that damn near got Cenat's Mafiathon 3 shut down on Twitch. This guy he didn't have the training, not even PR training. He didn't have the in public with normal people training. So after this is all going on, this guy Dez, he's angry, hops on IG Live, damn near threatening people's lives. I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
Niggas who not even real, I'm the realest ever, gang. Suck my dick or die, gang. I'm not even an internet nigga no more. I'm not streaming no more. That's where I'm over, gang. I swear to God, I will get somebody gonna get. I'm gonna put the bag up or check it right here on somebody's head and go die, gang. That ass, gang. The f*** y'all all on my dick, the whole world. None of y'all niggas fans, none of y'all niggas supporters. That is all on. Y'all worship one dick, and y'all just go to dick after the dick get hard and soft. Y'all just on dick, suck dick and die. Like, I hope everybody just after you done something, die. What a game. I don't give a f***. It's for everybody who feel away. Suck my dick. I don't give a f***. And all y'all, I put the check up on y'all and kill y'all. And all y'all niggas, I put the check up on y'all and get y'all killed. Like, stop playing.
So a guy like this also somebody like Ty Lil, it's understandable why they'd be going crazy over Kai Cenat, because they don't want to have anything on the internet look to Kai Cenat like they're disrespecting him, like they're tolerating somebody that disrespects him, or like they're even cordial with somebody that disrespects him. And that's the difference between these guys. Like Ray had several interactions with N3on as well, and he really doesn't mess with N3on, and it's understandable. Granted, Adin Ross would react to this, and he somewhat gives an understanding response.
Oh, so our daddy could see the clip.
So, obviously, from a friend's perspective, if somebody makes fun of like your man's mom, it is fucked. And I'm not backing that up, but what I will say is he's apologized several times, and he was a literal minor at that time. And there's been a lot of streamers that are minors that say and do stupid shit. So I am backing N3on and saying he was a kid, like every single streamer when they were underage and they were. Dude, every single streamer, myself, Rakai, Speed, I don't know whatever underage streamers, bro, but like when you know, they all go through a little immature, like, you know what I mean? So, look, dude, and he's tried to apologize privately about it off stream, like that people don't even know about. N3on's not a bad dude. Like, he's not a bad person. Yeah, he was toxic, made some up jokes, but everyone has. He's grown now. He's a way different person. He's way more. I mean, everyone sees it now. He's way more mature. I don't like that people look at N3on like he's just some like herpy. Like, they look at him like he's herpes. Like it's crazy. This guy's a great person. Does a lot for his family and friends. Treats everyone well, and I really don't understand what it is. I could see if he was acting like he was a few years ago, but...
So this is the thing. With an Adin Ross, he can give a balanced take like this. Like, for example, Tota, who was put on by Kai Cenat, he did a stream with N3on earlier this year. And Ray was kind of telling him, like, yo, we don't mess with that guy. This was after, but that guy doesn't know what's going on. And he did a stream with N3on, and I don't think Kai Cenat was mad at him or anything like that. But it's understandable why Adin Ross is able to give this opinion, because Adin Ross doesn't need Kai Cenat. If Kai Cenat doesn't mess with him, it is what it is. And him and Kai Cenat are more peers than Kai Cenat is really in comparison to these guys. I don't want to be disrespectful and say he's their daddy, but they are his subordinates. So if he's their general and they're soldiers, they got to fall in line. Kai Cenat doesn't mess with that guy. We don't mess with that guy. And unless Kai Cenat gives the green light, like, yo, that guy's valid, we're not going to mess with him. And he doesn't have to accept his apology, because N3on went crazy on that dude. I mean, to be fair, though, N3on for years now has been trying to make amends with Kai Cenat. Even when people were hating on last year's Streamer University, he was defending it, and his chat was hating on it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the fact that some of y'all, all right, I love y'all, genuinely. Like, y'all are my brothers, like brothers, right? Like, I love you guys, bro. But, bro, if y'all are calling Streamer University mid, you guys are literally just haters. Like, dead, bro. Like, real life. Y'all are real life haters. That's fire.
So here he was giving credit to Streamer University, which was easy to hate on. His chat was probably hating on it because they knew that Kai Cenat wasn't messing with him. And he's like, nah, y'all guys can't hate. Like, from streamer to streamer, this was solid work. Like, this was a really incredible event that Kai Cenat put together, so much so that you've got other streamers like Samaya talking about, put some respect on my name. I was in Streamer University. Like, it's not like it's a badge of honor, but it's like you got a degree from Duke or something like that. Shout out to all the people from North Carolina that went to Duke. Mess with y'all. But this is the game that you have to play if you're a N3on who relies a lot on collaborations. And you're going to have to rely on collaborations if you constantly want to elevate your content or expand your content, not necessarily elevate. Otherwise, you're going to have to bring in your own characters. And I'm interested to see if N3on could do that, because some people create communities around them. Like, for example, like looking at Adin Ross, right? When you think of an Adin Ross, you're like, okay, he's got a cheeser, he's got a cuffum, he's got those other guys that are quite lazy, he's got a clavicular even. You could say that's from the tree branch of Adin Ross. Even like Speed and Kai at one point, like Adin Ross would bring these guys in and he would help elevate them. And then you've got Kai Cenat, who brought on this guy Dez, he helped out Ty Lil, he completely put on Ray, he completely put on Tota. So he creates this environment around himself, including like Phantom and Agent. They bring in a Kai Cenat. Cenat. So now you have this ecosystem that you created yourself that's self-sustaining, that doesn't require you to have like political relationships with other streamer groups, because this is all like a game of politics now. And there are certain people, which Adin Ross is not one of, I wouldn't say that if you don't agree with everything that they say and they're kind of slaves to their audience, then they're not going to mess with you. Like Ludwig being one of those guys. Like in XQC, for instance, he's a little bit transient. Like he's on his own island, which is the ideal, but XQC is not trying to run huge events like an Adin Ross or a N3on or even a Kai Cenat. Like he's just solo dolo killing streaming himself, and whoever messes with him. And there's certain people that he used to be somewhat cordial with that because he just started talking crazy, or really actually because he took that steak deal, they kind of ousted him out of that circle. And he's like, man, screw these guys. I'm so up, I can do whatever I want. So N3on's, I think he's got like his own little circle right now, and he's finally realizing like, yo, I don't need to try and make good with these people because I don't think they're ever going to forgive him. I think a lot of people just have a negative bias towards N3on despite what he's done afterwards, and it's just going to stay that way for the foreseeable future. I think he's tried a lot in the past year to not just expand his content, but to also like make amends. And even Adin Ross was talking about like, yo, y'all haven't seen what he's been doing behind the scenes to, patch things up. But he's not entitled to someone accepting his apology, regardless of what age he was when that happened. I mean, I think the guy talks about he's 21. So he's saying like, yo, he was a minor. I don't think it was 4 years when he was talking crazy about Kai Cenat's mom. I think it was like 19. And even a Rakai, for instance, like, yeah, he will get disrespectful here and there, and he's like 16, 17, but I don't think he's ever, I don't think. He has never taken it to the levels of disrespect that N3on has. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'm going to see you on the next one.